Sat here 10 minutes, thought I was live, and I wasn't. Oh boy. Yeah. Hanging around waiting to see if anybody comes on. I'm not going to stay on long, so if they don't come on, it'll be shorter than I expected. Find out how Melinda's doing. Eric, howdy. How we doing, my friend? There's Melinda. Hi. Is the water going down your way? Got Eric and Melinda. Oh, it's dry here for now. We're supposed to have rain. Supposed to be moving in Wednesday. Grounds Family Farm. How y'all doing? Did y'all get any of that bad weather? Peggy. Oh, she got her cool sunglasses on. Look at her. Yeah. Yeah, most everybody. Oh, they're still. I haven't watched the weather today. They're still moving around out there. Oh, yeah, good deal. My video, which probably hasn't come out yet, I started out playing some police scanner stuff close to you there. Yeah, me too. But Sulphur, Oklahoma, got wiped out. Brandon and Eddie family didn't get hit, luckily. 3B Homestead. Well, good to see you. Good to see you're safe. Missed twice, thankful. Yeah, just by a few miles. That's close enough, if you ask me. Yeah, Sulphur got hit hard. It reminded me of Ringo, Georgia that year when the one hit Ringo, wiped the town out. And that I remember when Ringo got hit, the sheriff at the time over there wouldn't let nobody come in. Said let the professionals take care of it. Take your chainsaw and go home. Yeah, there's Christina. Uh, Heading home. Yeah, yeah. I'm sure we'll see a lot of video over the next few days. Is quite a bit. Yeah, you were from one of the first electricians over there. Christina was even on TV over there. But they wouldn't let just like myself or Scott or anybody like that come over and put the chainsaw to work or do anything to help. Yeah, a lot of places are down and out right now. We got 55% chance Wednesday of getting a lot of rain. Oh wow! Did you have everything up, or did you lose a lot of stuff? I figured Brandon probably wouldn't go live tonight. I know he's putting in uh, putting a lot of time in, trying to do what he can over there. That's at their back door. Yeah, I'm sure he is. That's probably all hands on deck. That's the way it should be. And anybody got a chainsaw, come help. Anybody, you know, got a tractor, come help. But Ringo wouldn't let you do that. No, I don't want to do that. There's Neil. Neil made it. Oh, some stuff, but nothing super important. Yes, amen to that. I tell you. Well, yeah. And what's sad is when something like that happens, Ringo right here, there was a lot of looting and stuff they were trying to keep under control. I mean, there was people stealing people's stuff and everything else. Uh, get them under control. I piddled around here all day today. Got little projects done. This afternoon, I 7:45 a.m. We went to bed. Well, my video that's coming out, I was listening to Texas, whatever that town is. I done forgot. Uh, I got sulfur on my mind now. Wichita Falls. I was I was listening to the police scanner for Wichita Falls. Yeah, a lot of traffic. So yeah, Neil pulled an all nighter. I listened to different things, and I finally went to sleep. You can be on the internet off grid. Yeah, yeah. If you listen, the first part of my video tonight that's coming out tonight, uh, that's what you hear is a scanner playing in Wichita Falls. Uh, they talking about some road that shut down, was closed down, and everything. The police were out running the roads, seeing what was shut, what was going to be a problem, and all that kind of stuff. I hear you, Neil. Uh, that's just down the street from Brandon and them. Yeah, they were getting a lot of water. Yeah, they just kept sounding the alarm on you and telling you another one's coming, another one's coming. Yeah, they're all okay. Our family's okay. Uh, yeah, yeah, but I think there was two of them that hit sulfur. Neil, I think two of them come through there. I mean, that's bad enough to get hit by one, but turn around and get hit by another. Yeah, sure did, and it made a mess. And that'll probably slow down uh, the building of Brandon's house too. Uh, all the contractors out there trying to get sulfur back up on his feet. Yeah, at least with I agree, Eric. At least with a hurricane, you even know it days ahead of time, a week ahead of time. Sometimes there's a where it's at and where it might go and everything. So you can plan. You can go ahead and fill the car up with gas and uh, be ready to leave town. Yeah, if you live near the water, it can last. It can stay flooded for a few days. Okay, I won't talk so loud. So used to it, I can walk outside and know here it comes. Yeah, yeah, and well, another YouTuber was down this direction. He was too far west of me, and he had a destination north of him to go to. If he'd have just got this way a little closer, we'd have met up. But maybe next time. Uh, Long cowboy adventures. Safe. He run into some rain at the end of it. There, he was texting me, and uh, if I had known where he spent the night, I know where he spent one night, but the night before, if I'd known where he'd spent the night, I would have probably went and met him across his path there. But it was too late by the time I found out where he was at. I tell you, I use a weather scanner on my phone. If you got an iPhone, uh, 5-0 radio, you can pick different countries. I mean, you can listen around the world uh, weather conditions in different places. Like if you pull up USA and then Texas, then you go all these counties and everything you've got. Uh, uh, I mean, it just goes on and on and on of places you can listen to. It's 5-0 radio. That's I like that because I was sitting right here at the house one night when my friends were still alive in Mississippi, and I was telling her what was going on at at her bowling alley, and she was like, "What?" Had a big fight going on out at the bowling alley. Yeah, there you go. Mm. What bothered me about some of them was flooding. down in Florida and down in New Orleans and all that is washes up the alligators. You never know where they're going to be. Alligators, pythons. Yeah, yeah. Water brings them up. Yeah, he need a windshield wiper. Yeah, yeah. He got close. If he hadn't come back and went up through Alabama that way, if I knew where he had stayed in Alabama, I could have cut him off going north. But I didn't know it until he was too far north for me. And then he ended up staying up off of Interstate 40, Cookville, I think it was, or something like that. Up there on Interstate 40. Uh, he's got a good nose for not staying somewhere else. There was one place he made a good move by saying, "No, he ain't staying here. Going on up, going somewhere else." Uh, the worst part about tornadoes. Now that's the scary part. If I can see it, I can move from it. I can get out of the way of it. But uh, yeah, I like being one of them people that chase them around, ride right into them, get right next to them, get up beside them. It's an app on iPhone. It's called 5-0 radio, and then when it comes up, you get all these choices of different things, and I just use the free part of it and browse scanner feed. See there? Look at that. United Kingdom, everywhere you can think of. I mean, they're all over the country, all over the world. And Norway, the Philippines, Australia, uh, there's Peru, Germany, the Netherlands. But if you go to the USA, you get all the states. And then you go, uh, when you click on like Texas, click on Texas, then you get all these counties. Now, if you don't know what town something is, just Google it, what county it's in, and it'll tell you. Then you can just go look it up. What is it? I'm getting a message. Yeah. It's let me see here. It's got a picture of a police. It says 5-0 radio underneath it. The app does, and 5-0 radio, and it's got a picture of a. That's right there. Police scanner, a police radio, and it says police on it. That's how you police scanner. That's what it looks like. It says. Oh, my video should be out shortly. I thought I'd get on and see if. Hey, Tina. I'm not paying attention here. Tina has come on the scene. Three B Homestead. That's why you wait for a lightning strike so you can see the tornadoes. Well, it was time. If there ain't enough lightning strikes in the direction you want it to light up the side you want the most, it don't help much. It's flow. Ain't nothing like a dead ant, a dead mouse, snake. There's an engine in a crate. How about that? Y'all starting to see Tina? Oh, I'm way behind. Yeah, that Ryan Hall, he 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 tracks a lot of stuff. Bad weather when it comes up. You talk. What are you talking about, Eric? Uh, you talking about 5-0? Or are you talking about the one Neil's talking about? Five-0 radio. And when it comes, now I don't think you can. I don't even think. I don't know if you can get it on Android or not. I know a couple of people who said I can't find it, and they were on Android. So I don't. I've never tried to find it on an Android phone, but iPhone has it. It's an iPhone app on there. Yeah, they do got some more features. I don't use them. I just tune in once in a blue moon to different towns that I want to know what's going on at. If bad weather's supposed to be there. I've actually got a uh, amplifier that I can plug my phone into. It's for a guitar, but I plug it into and it uh I just plug the phone into it and let the police scanner talk through it sometimes. Yeah, if you let me see here. Wichita Falls area law enforcement is what I was listening to last night. Was the last one I listened to, and does anybody know what county Sulphur's in, or is it? Oops. Mary County. Let's see, Oklahoma. Oklahoma's a little different the way it's set up in here. Oh man, let me get back here. Oh my, hello. Good to see you. What are we doing? All these people in this bad weather. Okay. Well, you found it, Neil, on your Android. I just had a couple of people ask me, and then they tell me they couldn't find it, and I just said, maybe the Android don't carry it. That's Marion County, yeah, Marion County. Oklahoma is one of the odd ones the way it's set up. There you go. See now, I got it on the. There's only two people listening to the storm spotter. Now, Pryor, I think is okay. There was some tornadoes south of Pryor, I think, or southeast of it, if I remember right, something like that. The day they did that, the weather, I think it didn't rain till later on. Uh, that night or something. Yeah, thanks. I just know we need to say a special prayer for everybody that's lost their homes and everything else. Um, it's a hard thing to have to go through to lose everything. That's correct, Neil. I think yeah, that subscribe button hadn't moved very much lately. I think I got 3 or 4 past week or something like that. Yeah, I believe they were okay. I don't think they didn't take no direct hit of any kind. I haven't heard from them though. I haven't seen nothing from them, but they might have got some wind damage in places or trees and stuff. You can, yeah, you're right, Eric. I tell you that one I talked about one time hit south of Oklahoma City. If you were going north, the road went up, and you could see off across the town, and it looked like Godzilla had walked through there and tore everything up. There was one building that could be used, and it was a church. And the only damage that church sustained was a 2x4 through the back wall. A 2x4 went through the back wall. I thought that was something else. I mean, uh, I think they're I think they're probably okay. Yeah. Oh lordy, yeah, definitely. Mm, I hate to hear that. Well, them guineas are carrying on down there for some reason. That she's lucky if she's got a store, even flooded. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Grab your important documents and things like that. I mean, uh, there's nothing I can't replace. LG's got some new baby goats. Uh, I'm gonna try not to lose y'all. See if I can get standing up here.
Motion detected in the front yard.
Yeah, I know. There's you detected me moving. We'll see if I can walk to the barn. Am I back? Okay. I just switched into this. And what they were hollering about. I don't have my pew pew with me neither. Yeah, motion detected in the front yard. That was me moving. You know? Everything else is quiet. I don't know if I'm moving slow or what. I'm not on the Wi-Fi at the house anymore. I keep reconnecting anyway. I don't see a thing down here. I'm gonna turn y'all around. Use the light here. Looking at the screen is blinding me. Let me get back up this hill. This grade had become a hill to me. It's dark out here, ain't it? Hey, I look like a man. Look like somebody just ahead, right? All right, cat, don't walk under my feet. Y'all look like the Wizard of Oz. You see how much staggering I'm doing? It's really hard to walk. When you have a balance issues, when it's dark and gets dark, they get worse. And when you're walking in the dark, they get really bad. Lights, action. Oh, All right. We went down to check on those guineas, Neil. Oh, what's the new name should be? Well, UFO? I walked you all the way to the barn. We left the internet service of the house and was just picking up. Uh, I don't believe in the boogeyman. Bloody hit me. Wizard of odds. I don't know. Somebody saw me at the dollar store yesterday, and next thing I heard was, "Hey there, random." I'm like, "Oh, I got a new nickname." I said, "Like the see somebody that's getting out and about, do some videos of what's Meg's little house in the country." Good evening. Oh, Marsh. Yeah. Just had a little bull. I didn't think about that, Neil. I don't even remember what the sign was. I had to go back and look where I've got a note in there. Signs are on email from Peggy. Yep, that's what I've got. That she sent it. All right, everybody. Meg missed the sunset on yesterday's video, but she got a real good sunrise. It was that way, wasn't it? And then what it was? I think that's what it was. Yeah, there we go. We gotta go to the island next week to scout a spot. to start on. We'll just hit him again. He said going again. I like to watch kids discover that. I like to watch them when they figure it out. Tell her, Neil. Tell her need a big area, not a spot. I'd go where there was less brush, wherever I saw an open area to start at. That's where I'd start. All right, laser show. But who walks around going, hey? Yeah, I know you did, Meg. That's okay. It was still a pretty sky. You know, for some reason, I mean, we can have a big old thundercloud out here, sitting over top of us, just, a huge old sucker. But up north, it looks a lot closer to you. It just, she's still trying to get that glue up. That glue got you, didn't it? Go through a lot of sandpaper with that stuff. Yeah. Everything just looks different up there to me. Further north and west you go. It just looks different. I Nothing that I know of except for something you might get some. She don't want to put chemicals on the floor, but something you have to wear a mask to keep from passing out. I don't think I know that would get it up quick. Well, let's see. But a little at a time, we'll get the job done. Hmm. You see how pretty the other floor turned out in that other room? Yeah, glue on a wood floor. They had some kind of adhesive floor tile on it or something with some sticky back to it or something. Or they might have just glued it to the floor. Who knows? Yeah. But if it's going, it'll look just like that bedroom floor, which she thinks used to be a boys' room. Uh, Once she gets it all cleaned up. Yeah, stuff makes a mess. Yeah. She's using something like that, I think, Melinda. I forget what she had. Something she was using. It looked like it was working. Yeah, it probably would, but you're gonna have to have a airflow going through there too. That's what I thought she had. I still ain't found my fingernail clippers, and we'll have to look in the camper and find some. Lost my fingernail clippers. They make unscented. It's probably not as strong, is it? It's probably not as powerful. Well, that's not. She's just trying to get it down to bare wood and sanding it down. So anything she took off is not going to be a problem there. Yeah, clippers. I don't. Well, I had to use some baby girl's birthday party when I got home. It's a one letter change, and I never heard of that vegetable. Hmm. Well, there's some ideas there, Meg. About all we got for you. Wish we had more. That's a double dog there, you double dog. Got to do it now. Got to do it now. Yeah, double dog. Tomorrow, I will probably go back under the house. Mm. Yeah, could have been a lot of different stuff on that floor over the years. It's too expensive. Look, I just wanted to jump on and see how everybody was doing. I was hoping if one or two other people would jump in here. When is 3B? When is it all supposed to be pretty much past y'all? The bad what though? Heavy rains and all that stuff. Hopefully the worst of it's done got by. Done went by. Neil prefers the bike. Okay. You know, I got this wild idea. What about three or no? Maybe back in 2019 probably. So it's been a few years ago. That well, I ain't got a good enough balance to be riding a bicycle anymore. And hey, as long as it's not Peter. Uh, I went and bought me a 3-wheel bicycle. Well, I would mostly ride it around here, but I thought, well, if I take it to the park or someplace like that, uh, make sure the grandkids both had a bicycle and go to the park or something, ride bicycle. But mostly I'd ride it around here. It didn't take me but about 4 or 5 tries around here to come up with this idea. Sell it, get rid of it. You're not going to ride this thing. So I turned around and sold it. Uh, it didn't. It didn't. I think about it. In fact, somebody from I bought it from somebody. It's like brand new. I mean, it didn't have a scratch on it. The tires had no wear on it. They said they a grandmother or her mom or somebody uh, bought it to ride, and then she got sick and never was able to go back out anymore, and it just been sitting in the barn, and it was just everything, no wear, no nothing. And I thought, okay, and sure enough, it was just like she said. I brought it home. down the driveway, down the driveway. Wasn't no pedaling back up. Down, down the road. Wasn't no pedaling back up. Shoot, took me 5 minutes to go down the road. 45 minutes to come back. I said, no, this thing's got to go. You just got it. I know, I just got it, and I ain't gonna have it much longer. And somebody came all the way from Alabama, met me up at the fruit stand, uh, and bought the thing, which was okay with me. I mean, I listed it for $25 more than I paid for it, and they didn't ask no questions. And there wasn't nothing to tell them. It was just what you see is what you get. I told the lady, I said, now, I had a hard time riding this thing. I was honest about it. I said, but you might want to try to ride it around down the parking lot here and back up through here before you decide if you want it or not. And she got over and rode it. And she goes, "Oh, it's for my granddaughter." I said, "Oh well, then you're okay then." I said, "I need a 3-wheeler." Just go over. Yeah. Uh, I would have been better off walking down that road. It took me forever to get back. I mean, I literally had to almost walk the thing just about the whole way. I got to the bridge in front of the prison, and that kind of leveled off there. And I rode a little ways, and then it starts to start a little grade to it. I was like, nah, I get off and start pushing. Yeah, well, both of my knees are eat up with arthritis, and yeah, but I just thought that'd be something I could do, and it'd be good exercise for my legs and everything else. But no, just wasn't meant to be. Not you call you can call a Harley Uber, a 2-wheeler come when we're riding up on a Harley, pick you up and take you where you want to go. Yeah, that's what they call it, a trike. I might buy me one, uh, Eric. I've looked at them and then changed my mind, but my balance, I got to worry about. Uh, oh, dude, Neil, you trying to finish me off or something? You try you? I can see me going down through there. I get to the bridge and it'd be going down the road, and I'd be over the bridge somewhere. Yeah, I'd take and put some forks on it, make me a chopper. Put me some big handlebars on it, big old lean back, narrow seat. I'd make me a chopper. But yeah, they keep going off down there. Let me go look real quick from up here at the top of the steps.
Motion detected in the front yard.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Now people's keeping secrets from me. That's part of the way. I didn't see nothing. See, the chickens are on the end. The guineas are in the middle. The middle stall, the three on that side, and the chickens over there, they're just as quiet as they can be. There ain't no movement, nothing. Yeah. Actually, there's two of them now, Peggy. Not only that, we moved a piece of equipment back there, took it over to 120 because they're doing hay, and we walked over to hook it up, and I looked down, and Manny looked down, and Manny goes, "Look, there's a nest, egg nest." I said, "Yeah, has to be one of them new chickens." Had three eggs laying there. I tell you what, I walked out the back door today. Let me tell you this afternoon. And I walked out the kitchen door. And I looked up and towards back behind the house. And there's this crows. There's two or three of them. But there's one doing a nosedive for the ground, going down. And I holler, and he diverted and he took off. And or she, whichever.
Motion detected in the front yard.
I know I'm moving. Picking me up too often. And well, them going one was in that diving position. Uh, that just told me there was an egg down there somewhere. Uh, so I'm moving thing. And I went down there, and sure enough, three eggs. Them ducks laid them eggs right out in the open. All that tall grass they got to make a nest in if they need to. No, they go over to the chicken side over there where there ain't no weeds or nothing. Nothing for them to hide behind. And just drop them. Just drop them eggs. I got company coming here. Well, so there. It, you go chase a bug. And what was I saying? I don't remember. The cat's trying to sneak up on me. Oh, the ducks, the eggs, and I walked down there and found three. One was cracked though. One was broken. I fed it to the chickens, and I got the other two. But that's what they. I walked out the door just in time to save them duck eggs. She's looking for something. That that cat yesterday. I think it was yesterday. I think it was in yesterday's video. Walking on, I was driving, and I pulled down and was around the corner of the driveway there, and this cat just jumps up on the hood, and I stopped. I'm like, "What are you doing?" Just started climbing up on the windshield, and then jumped off. Yeah, they'll go in the incubator. They cat
Motion
wants.
detected in the front yard.
That's the cat this time. That cat wants in that dirt with them peppers that I've got that wire around right there. That's what that cat wants. He's walked around that tire 2 or 3 times. Yeah, we had one born yesterday. One hatched out yesterday. One little duck. So I didn't even check today. Uh, I didn't even ask God if there was any, if he's got any out or not or anything. I didn't hear nothing when I walked by the door. You know, the you can hear them with the door closed, with on the incubator. No, Peggy. Look, last year I had to put that wire in. In fact, I still got the top of it right here. Still got the top right here, in case I have to put it on. Uh, Last year that cat dug my peppers up 3 times in 3 days in a row. And then I'm like, okay, wire time. So put wire around them and a wire top on top of them where that cat couldn't get to them no more. Yep, duck eggs are really good for bacon. Uh, work a whole lot better. Yeah, you know. But I would have had 3 eggs, but two's better than none. And then crows would have got them. I mean, I couldn't believe I caught the crow coming. It was on the. It was on. It was. It was like a bullet coming straight from the sky, like it was headed straight down for something on the ground. Duck eggs. I holler, and they went, "Choo!" They all went flying away. And so I hurried on down there. Got hung up on the fence a couple of times trying to get my leg across it. But I got the eggs. But I started looking because I didn't know where it was diving down to, other than it was so high. It was what spot, and I figured the ducks. And I didn't see them over there in their pens. I said in the tall grass here somewhere. So I started walking down through one of my little paths that I made there, looking around and stuff. Nope, nope, nope. Looked over there in the chicken thing, and where the chickens run. Uh, they want to get to the chickens' water is what it is. They get over there and just left their eggs all right there. Why? Nothing to protect them or anything. No, I dug it up and threw it out. Now I had that one plant that survived that frost. That's doing good. All the other ones are doing all right that I replanted. They're in my video for tonight, I think. I don't know. There's not a lot going on on YouTube. I figured a lot of people will be talking about, what's going on in the area, trying to tune in. Of course, they might not have power and they might not have the capability of getting out right now. When Ringo, uh, Georgia here got hit with that, tore that town up. Did you know they cut the phone service, the cell phone service? It was everything. No, you couldn't call nobody. Uh, I know why people look at me funny too, Neil. They go, "What's that normal person doing here?" Oh, hey, hold the noise down. I'm live over here. I tell him. She's telling the puppy, "Go potty, go potty." I'm trying to grow peppers, oh Melinda. Oh, because they met me before. Sprinkle black pepper. Oh yeah. That's a neighbor. There could be some on up the ridge there, and I'm not hearing them. Them dogs, these other dogs are louder. Cornbread Max. Huh. Blow them up, won't it, Melinda? Neighbor's barking like a dog. Ah. Hmm. Well, there's a lot of old ways of doing things, and some work, some never did. I guess just like stuff they sell now in the stores. Some of them work, some of them don't. Peggy says that's what I'm talking about in my house. Nice. Yeah, I was lucky this winter. You know. Now I tell you, when I had Coco when she was still alive, she she pretty much kept the mice out of the house. If I thought there was one in a certain, uh, under a cabinet or something like that, I just opened the door of the cabinet at nighttime. You know, Coco took care of them, and she would always put them in the same place. She never ate them. She just killed them, played with them till they were done for. And she would put them on a little rug, uh, just a little rug to wipe your feet on, type thing, right at the door. You get up in the morning and go, hmm, I see Coco's been working all night. She put them on that rug just like she knew she's supposed to or something. My kids help me. Yeah. I've I don't I had one mouse this year, this winter. One little field mouse. And when I saw signs of them, I thought, okay, can't be but one or two. Uh, Let me set trap. So I set the trap and put peanut butter on it. Well, that first night, he come up there, took that peanut butter, and went and partied with it somewhere. Trap still sitting there, ain't set off or nothing. I'm like, okay, well, try again. I tried again. Second time, I forget what I was doing something, and I heard the snap that night. And then but I was doing something, and then I forgot about it. And then later on, I thought about it again. And I thought, oh, I think I heard that trap go snap under that cabinet. And I went, I went there and looked, and he messed up. He went in on the side of it, and it got him from the side. Platforms. Dry mix. Baking soda. They use some in King. Yeah. Yeah. I haven't been able to get another. I just hadn't. I didn't even had. I just after Coco. I didn't like cats. I'm gonna tell you, I didn't like them. I don't care a whole lot about them. I don't care if they're out here running around. That's fine. But I didn't want no cat in my house. And well, my son decided. Well, come on, let me have a kitty cat. Lady in Rossville's got some right down from the car lot, and we ended up going down there and picking out a cat. And Coco, Michael was it was his supposed to be his cat, and he was supposed to name it. He named her Milky Way. Then he named her something else. I don't remember what it was. Then he named her Coco. And I said, "Look, how many names you gonna? You keep changing the name. What's the last one you just said? Coco." I said, "That's this cat's name, Coco. Now take care of your cat." And I'd push that kitten away from me, just just a baby. But I'd push it away from me. I didn't want it. And the more I pushed it away from it, the more it kept coming back. And finally, I give in. And next thing I know, uh, my son's moving out, and I'm like, "You ain't taking Coco." You can forget that. You can take Coco. So Coco managed to live 22 years right here. She had a good life. I I had her fixed when she was young. She never had no babies or nothing. Yeah. Well, no, he didn't ever get no cat. He didn't even want Coco. He didn't want to take the cat. But he did say, "What about my cat?" The cat he never fed. The cat he never cleaned out the litter box. The cat he never hardly ever petted. The cat that wouldn't even go to him unless he went and picked it up, and if it got away from him, would run to me. No, he wasn't taking Coco. But I did my best when she was small, push her away from me. I go away, get away. Go to your daddy. Go to your daddy. Michael, come get your cat. Michael, come get your cat. Finally, she got big enough that she could jump into my lap when I was sitting in a chair in front of the TV. And I'm like, okay, lay down, be quiet. And then I ended up with a Coco. She didn't know any other life. That wouldn't have been right to take her from here after all the years she lived here. Yeah, yeah, she picked me. Oh, she had claws. She she could tear some. She could tear a mouse up if she wanted to. Cats pick their humans. Well, I didn't want to be picked though. That was the catch. The job I took care of cats for 20 years. Could be 20. Yeah. Yeah, I took. I had Coco holding her when she passed away, and well, she didn't. She was right. She was. I didn't think she'd make it through the night. I asked the good Lord not to make me have to take her to the vet and let them put her down. I just didn't want to. I just did that with another animal, and I didn't want to do it. I just Coco 22 years, mm. and but I put her to bed uh, the night she passed away. She wasn't moving no more. She was just laying there. And next morning, a few hours later, she was gone. Uh, these cats here, they like attention, but it's short and sweet, and that's a good thing. They do a good job of it. If they just leave the little wild. Oh, let me tell you. Yesterday afternoon, I was standing there at the fence, and that little bunny rabbit was out on the other side of the fence, and it's it's living with the chickens. It's running back through the chicken hole and going into up in there and getting under the floor. Well, it was out there. Scott come down through there. He grabbed the net. He says, "If you walk over there and block the hole, uh, let me try to catch him." Okay. So I went in first and walked down and to where the hole was, to try to keep it from coming that way. And he went down and went into the next field over between the fences where it was at. And I started walking towards it, and he was like putting his hand out like that, and he put the net over and he caught the rabbit. But there was a hole in the net, and the rabbit got out and took off. Went by me like a speeding bullet right through the hole. Pew! Man, what? We go. Coco was a multicolored, looks like a rug. She was a little old thing though. She never was a big cat. That can keep you busy during the summer. Everybody wanted to go on vacation. You just, yeah, well, if it, if he lay if he lays eggs, I'm gonna send them to you. 'Cause, yeah. Oh, see there, Neil. Easter bunnies lay eggs. Neil would eat them. They just, you know, cream filling. That's just because they didn't boil them long enough. Oh yeah. You know Neil done ate every one of them. No, I can't make it up them steps. I think the dog is talking to her. Yeah, it's feature. Don't know how vegetables. She's taking care of the puppy. Oh, it's starting to get cool out here, and it's past my bedtime. I really wanted to see how everybody was doing, make sure everybody was okay. Uh, it's after 11 o'clock. 11:30, I think. Yeah, my video should be out in the next 30 minutes. Ain't much to it. Don't get excited. I didn't chase no snakes and no gators or nothing like that. I did what little bit I could do, and I got it done. Oh, y'all, y'all keep listening to your scanners and wait a minute. Oh, I gotta ask this before I go. Uh, did I miss it, or has anybody seen anything? Oh, Arms family. All right. Has anybody seen it? Anybody heard anything from them? Has seen anything? Have they posted anything? Have I missed it, or did somebody say? Yeah, she's flying again, Peggy. They are good. Okay. I thought they were, but I couldn't remember if somebody said it, or if I read it, or I hadn't. I don't know. They, but he has to. If they have some high winds, they have to have some trees down somewhere with all the 260 acres. You gotta have some trees down. Flooding issues on. Yeah, I bet they got the cars parked on the other side. Creek. Okay. All right. Good night, Tina. I'm headed that way myself. God bless. Take care. And let me. Uh, well, Neil, behave yourself. Tina, she might not be able to handle it. She's laughing at you now, Neil. Yeah. Well, God bless. Glad to see you're all okay. Keep on smiling. And sometimes life throws us curves and it makes it hard to do, but remember, we've always got a reason to. God bless. Everybody take care. And we'll see you on the next video.